Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle for your daily card message. Now we have 22 tarot. We also have the Essential Tarot, which is a regular tarot deck, just done in kind of a fun way. And then we have Angels and Ancestors. And we're going to start here with Angels and Ancestors. How are you doing? I took a look at yesterday's video. I forgot to put up my my screen, so it didn't have the right screen on it, but I hope you found that really interesting. Today, I got a little sleep. That was good. And I'm really, yesterday's reading was about, how the world around you is really mirroring what it is that you believe, what you feel deep within you. And the message, I feel like, over the last several weeks has been about what you put your attention on is what grows, to let go of your iPhone. It's really just a distraction really from life, and it kind of pulls your energy away from who you truly are at times. Now, it can be a wonderful tool and keeps you connected to family and friends and all that, but I did hear very specifically the importance of tapping into the earth, that's what the earth wants. The reason why we have more AI centers and more digital things coming is because that's where all of our attention is. So I'm kind of old school, and I love things that are more natural, things that are handmade, things that long ago people took their hands and they worked something until they created something, whether it was a chair or a table or a pot or a dress, whatever it is, or a meal, and we've even lost the ability to sit down as a family, some of us, you know what I mean? So let's dive into the cards and see what it has to say today. All of this energy is moving up to this day, right, of eclipse. And what does it mean to have a solar eclipse, for the sun to be eclipsed and everything to go dark? Yeah, I think it feels like a little bit of a reset or an opportunity to almost like, not try again. That's what I keep hearing in my mind. Try again, try again. And let's see the cards. Okay, so let's keep going here. What would the angels and ancestors like to share about all this? Okay, so the first card we have out is Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. As you can see this card right here. So what does that really mean? Right? Protective energy. Let's dive in and see if there's anything else in here. So let's take a look. This may be too much. I'm kind of feeling like it is. So the first card after this is the Oracle, because we have a lot of cards here. The Oracle. Well, this is the Art of the Oracle. So what is an Oracle? An Oracle is really a seer. It's somebody who, or something that we use to see something a little bit differently, to be able to go beyond what we think it is and to ask something a little bit deeper. And that's what this channel was all about, was to have a little fun and to be able to get information and to see things in a different way. I don't know about you, but I've always been a little bit different. I've been different from my family. And I feel different from my friends. All kinds of really interesting things. So along with this, we have the High Priestess and the Magic Guardian, and then take care of your needs. So I feel obviously a lot of feminine energy is the first thing, but we started out here with understanding how to protect ourselves. And this says wait for important information, something that could be coming to us. The oracles have a beautiful way of giving us little like droplets or little pieces of gold and wisdom hidden within other things. So look for that. Now, the rest of it, look at this. We have harness mystic power, unlock the magic within, and then take care of your needs. This is a very powerful card. This kind of represents the Isis energy. And I've heard, I don't know, just little, like I was saying before, little bits and pieces of Lyran and going into the fifth dimension, and it be more about Lyra and this different cat kind of energy. And for whatever reason, I have a tendency, like cats seem to always be where I am. My grandmother had cats, and can you see these? Okay, yeah. And the magic is really speaking to me as well. And over her heart here, she has this plate that's been created. And again, we see these bowls or tools that are being offered to us. And that's exactly what I feel like. All this is offering us to help us, as an oracle does, to point to the space. That's what I think this arrow is about. Is to point to the space, really, that helps us to unlock the magic of who we are and to harness the power. I think that was a lot of what the messages have been this week. And this is interesting that we have take care of your needs and protect your energy in the middle of this. And these feel a little bit masculine, right? The arrow going upward feels kind of masculine. And the great teacher with the wolf is asking us to let other information come in. That's what I'm hearing. Let other information come in. So let's keep going with the 22 tarot. And because it's little, I'm just going to open it up and see what it has. Oh my gosh. Again, the mission. This is the card that came out yesterday. And the mission is to see the human in the mirror and recognize enthusiasm in order to forgive and change the world. So the mirror, to see the human in the mirror and to recognize the desire. That's what I feel like the enthusiasm is, right? Is to forgive and change the world. There's a lot of things in the world right now that I feel like are just a little, no, not just a little, that are a lot. It's like the energy of the earth and of the people. It's like we're just like a bunch of mindless things. We don't need robots to come in and take over because we're kind of robotic, some of us, in the way we respond and behave. So this mission here, to forgive, change the world, and be enthusiastic. I think what I'm really getting this because it's been an interesting week. I'll say that. I know I keep asking for your input, but this is, gosh, look at that. So this card fell out, which was also the card that came out yesterday. And I said that it felt like that we were like looping and having the same day over and over again. And what this is saying is this is really relevant for this time. For us to forgive, because part of it is forgiving ourselves. Maybe forgiving ourselves because we feel so small in a world that just seems overwhelmingly full of itself, right? It's like everybody has to go on camera like I'm doing now and talk about everything as if everybody's an expert. And everybody knows. That's why I asked in yesterday's message, like, did anybody buy into these things that were asking us to, you know, like, come to this portal opening or come be a part of this? I love it when people do this for free. Which is, maybe it's because I have a very small following and I don't just do this for free. I just bring it out because I feel like I'm just drawn to it. And this is around the energy, like this is around balancing, forgive and change the world. But I think it's around forgiving ourselves. And this is around the things that we do. This is very feminine energy coming in to this. And let's see what the final messages are here for the tarot. Oh yeah, the world, look at that. See if we can see that, yeah. So card number 21. Card number 21 reduces down to 3. So there's an opportunity for us to take something and marry it with something else that creates the change that we want. Forgive. These two things, forgive and bring like enthusiasm, which is what the king is doing here. And when you bring in like some of this balanced energy and understand that you have the power to do whatever it is that you want in the world, the creator of all things, that's us. Nobody's doing anything to us. We are seeing the things in the world that we hold within us. And I think with this kind of Egyptian power, I'm reading the Emerald Tablets, which is, you know, this understanding of this deep Hermetic wisdom, which is where Isis, and I'm really feeling this Isis energy right now, telling us that, you know, nothing that we see in front of us is without our ability to be a part of it. Good or bad. If we're judging and pointing our finger, then it's doing something. If we're looking at it from where we begin here, and seeing the human in everything that we're doing, it's an exploration. It is exactly what I think that all this is telling us. This is an exploration of us coming back and being able to find our power in everything that we do in the world, which is what this is saying right here. And there's a direction that we're all going. And it is like this magic I said yesterday in the message about the 11. Feeling the magic. Feeling the power in having this angelic presence around us. So hold your energy. And this is all about that. About energy and holding the power. And it's funny because it feels, this looks kind of androgynous, this masculine, feminine. It looks like a man with really long hair wearing a dress. This is a very androgynous message. And then you have this divine feminine that looks like Joan of Arc here. And you know, the awareness that the world is inevitably full of creation. So what are we all creating together? Is it something we want or something we don't want? You always have the ability to take a step back and to look at what it is that's out there and what you want to really change. Or, you know, as an artist myself, if you don't like it, sometimes you can just erase it all and start over. Which, you know, that would be the end of the world, right? Erase it all. Start over. That's what the world has done again and again and again. Or we can take some of the beauty that's still here and start paying attention to the things that really matter. And really putting our attention there and understanding our power within everything that we experience every day. And to unlock all this wisdom that is here with us, because it does feel like it's getting kind of like watered down on some level, that there was more wisdom when we were more related to the natural world. And these digitized things are just a version of somebody else's ideas. And we're you know, we're learning what it is that we want and don't want. And I feel this like very powerful, like cat and dog energy here, this wolf and this, we could look at this as wolf and panther even. So thank you for joining me here at the channel. What do you want to do with your power today? What do you want to do with your focus today? Sit with all of it and listen. Just listen. Stay off the phone and just listen to what comes when you're not being directed and manipulated. What's left? Thank you for joining me here at the channel. Have an amazing day. Bye now.